The guitar is a plucked stringed musical instrument that probably originated in Spain early in the 16th century. It derives from the guitarra latina, a late medieval instrument with a waisted body and 4 strings. The early guitar was narrower and deeper than the modern guitar, with a less pronounced waist. It was closely related to the vihuela, the guitar-shaped instrument played in Spain in place of the lute. The guitar originally had 4 courses of strings, 3 double, the top course single. The top course ran from a violin-like peg box to a tension bridge glued to the soundboard. In the belly was a circular sound hole, often ornamented with a carved wooden rose. The 16th century guitar was tuned CFAD, the tuning of the center 4 courses of the lute and of the vihuela. From the 16th to the 19th century, several changes occurred in the instrument. A 5th course of strings was added before 1600. By the late 18th century, a 6th course was added. Before 1800, the double courses were replaced by single strings tuned EAD-GBE. The violin-type peg box was replaced about 1600 by a flat, slightly reflexed head with rear tuning pegs. In the 19th century, metal screws were substituted for the tuning pegs. The fingerboard was originally flush with and ended at the belly, and several metal or ivory frets were placed directly on the belly. In the 19th century, the fingerboard was raised slightly above the level of the belly and extended across it to the edge of the sound hole. In the 19th century, the guitar's body also underwent changes that resulted in increased sonority. It became broader and shallower, with an extremely thin soundboard. Internally, the transverse bars reinforcing the soundboard were replaced by radial bars that fanned out below the sound hole. The neck, formerly set into a wood block, was formed into a brace, or shoe, that projected a short distance inside the body and was glued to the back. This gave extra stability against the pull of the strings. The 19th century innovations were largely the work of Antonio Torres. The instrument that resulted was the classical guitar, which is strung with 3 gut and 3 metal spun silk strings.